So if you look here, you can see I spent 2,660 Canadian dollars and I got back 4,023 pounds. And in profit, let's do the math. 4,023 pounds is 4,846 USD and 2,660 Canadian dollars is 1,921 USD. So 4,800 USD minus 1,900 USD is 2,900 USD. And my product cost is around $3.75, like around that on CJ Dropshipping. So 3.75 times how many orders I got, which at the time was 217, that gives you 813.75 USD. So 2,900 USD minus 813 is 2,100 USD. And after the transaction cost, that's around $2,000 USD. And that's literally in my first month dropshipping using an underground platform that I don't think you guys have ever seen any dropshippers do it, which is Snapchat. So in this video, let me show you exactly how I made $2,000 in profit with this new store that I literally just like came up with and started making money. Now, if you're wondering why I'm holding a pen, it just makes me look a lot smarter. So you better be listening to this video, okay? Now, first thing I did is obviously find the products, right? This is obviously the first step in every single video I do. But the way I did this one is slightly different. Basically, I found a product that was doing good on Pinterest. And the way I did that, I just started scrolling around on Pinterest, right? Then I saw an ad that literally looks like a dropshipping store. So I clicked on their store, I browsed around, I saw what else they were selling on their store. And then I went on their Pinterest profile and I just wanted to see, well, like, what are the actual posts that they're posting on Pinterest? And then I saw like they were posting a bunch of posts that are very similar. Like they posted one post and then they posted it again and then they posted it again like multiple times. So I'm like, okay, this product right here is probably working for them. Now, to be honest, I took the extremely lazy route and I just literally took the entire video and used it. I didn't change a single thing about it. Now, this could get you in trouble. Like, to be honest, it could get you in trouble. But thankfully, like for me, nothing happened except like making $2,000 in 1 month, which is pretty nice. But I know some of you guys are going to be asking, it's like, why didn't you take the ad from Pinterest and put it on TikTok instead of Snapchat? Because I use Snapchat. Well, you could, but personally for me, like I've never found good success on TikTok for some reason. Every time I do it and I swipe an ad from someone else, it just doesn't do that good. Like the CPC and the CPM is horrible. But it's funny because I still see a lot of people who are ripping ads on TikTok and they're still doing good with it. So I don't know how they're doing that. But I decided to choose Snapchat because, like, first of all, not a lot of dropshippers know about Snapchat and that you can make money from Snapchat dropshipping. And also I knew that people actually do buy on Snapchat because I've seen other people in the past like actually advertising to Snapchat users and like they were doing pretty good with it. Now, once you have your product, I made a quick page, which I didn't really put much effort into it. Because basically, I just made it similar to the other story that I saw on Pinterest. And I'm just like, okay, I think this is good enough. But after I did the website and the product page and everything, I'm like, okay, now I just have to be running ads. But look, this part right here is super important. So in 2020, I tried to actually use Snapchat ads for my dropshipping store that was successful in the past. But for some reason, I couldn't make it work at all. And that's because on Snapchat, if you're starting from scratch, you can only do swipe up ads. Now, swipe up ads, it just means that you can optimize for traffic that's going to be getting you clicks. They won't be getting you purchases. They're only going to be getting you clicks. So Snapchat wants you to first spend a lot of money on click ads. And then eventually when you get purchases, you'll be able to unlock the purchase pixel. But thing is, like, if you optimize for people who only give you clicks, that's not really good traffic. Like, you'll notice that your conversion rate is super low. But what I did is that this time I learned this new strategy where you can unlock the purchase pixel like right off the bat from the beginning. And before you even start running ads. So here's what you do. First, you have to install the purchase pixel on your website. And that's very easy. All you got to do is just go on Shopify, pick an app that can allow you to do that. Just search up Snapchat Pixel on the App Store, and then you'll get like a free app that basically allows you to copy the code from Snapchat and then just put it on the Shopify. And that way you just install your Snapchat Pixel. And then once you have your Snapchat Pixel installed, what you do is that you take your product price of whatever product and you just put it at 0. Then you go and buy the product 20 times at $0. And then when you do this while your Pixel is installed on your Shopify store, in 24 hours on Snapchat, you'll unlock the Pixel purchase event. And then that way you can start running ads on Pinterest that are optimized for purchases. So listen, bro, never ever run ads that are not optimized for purchases. Like, trust me, you'll lose a lot of money. Like, I don't care if some people are coming, they're like, but bro, it's optimization. You got to do it for optimization. Bro, screw optimization. You're going to like waste money on optimization when you can just go and do purchase pixels and just optimize for purchases too. Like, it's such a waste of money. I've done it and like, it just literally wastes money. So always find a way to actually optimize for purchases. And this right here is just one way to do it. So next, I just posted the ad and let me show you how I did it step by step. Okay guys, so now we're in the computer. Let me show you exactly how I did the Snapchat ads step by step. So once you have your pixel installed, first thing you want to do is just go here and click create campaign. Now look, this is how the Snapchat ads dashboard looks like. you got to be familiar with this. Like before you do anything, just click around and just get used to it. It's not much different from TikTok or Facebook, but you just want to get used to it. So you just click create campaign. And then once you're here, obviously you just want to press website conversions. You don't want to press any of these like other stuff here. Like you don't want to do that. Just click website conversion and that's it. Now you can name your campaign whatever you want. I'm just going to name it test, and then status is active. Now for the date, you want to pick 12 a.m. for the next day. That way your ads are going to have like an entire day to be running. Now, to be honest, I don't usually do this just because I'm very hasty. I want to get things fast. But you'll notice that like you'll get better results if you do it for an entire day. And all you got to do is just click 12 a.m. here and press OK. And then just do it for the next day, which is March 17th in this case. Now for the daily spend cap or the lifetime spend cap, for me, I don't usually touch this, even though I know some people who usually touch this and they still get pretty good results. So just know that you'll watch other videos that do Snapchat ads and they're going to be slightly different. I'm just showing you what I do and what I did to make the $2,000 in 1 month. Then you click next. So here, this is how you name your ad set, which is very easy. But you go down, you got to make sure that the Snapchat pixel is attached. So just click attached and then you go down. Now for the budget, you can put whatever budget you want. You can actually even just put $5. Like Snapchat allows you to do $5. But if you're starting out, always start off with $20. But honestly, it's up to you. I think $20 is good because it's going to give you a whole day of like running ads and you will get like actual good data. But anyway, you go down. Now for the placement, I put it at automatic placement. I've never really tried like to edit placements and all that stuff. I have no idea what all these things do. Like bro, listen, I have no idea what Snapchat is. Like I know Snapchat, but I've never seen like the actual thing. Like I don't even know where my ads get posted. I just know how to do it on the dashboard and that's it. Like I don't spend time on Snapchat. I just know the ads and that's it. And that's all you need to know anyway too. But anyway, so you click automatic placement and then you go down. Now for the audience, you can put United States. Now you can put all the 5 countries, which I recommend. But what I did is I just put United States and I also put United Kingdom. Now for me, I noticed that United Kingdom worked a lot better than the US for some reason. I don't know why. So right now, anytime I'm trying to test, I would only put the US and then the UK. Canada just never works for me for some reason, even though I live in Canada. And Australia also is good. But once again, like only do US and then the UK and that's it. So you just put it like this. So you click add countries and you click the arrow and that's going to show you all these countries. So I just put United Kingdom. And by the way, what's beautiful is that like Snapchat ads, they already allow you to like target all the countries in the world that have Snapchat. Like for TikTok, you need an agency account to start targeting other countries that you're not in. But for Snapchat, I mean, you can do anything with it, to be honest. And then for the genders, I leave it as all, even though once you do optimize when you get sales, I noticed that my product specifically, female were the ones that were buying it a lot. So I just made an ad set with just female and like the asset was just crushing. Now for the languages, you would put English, obviously, if your store is in English. And then you go down. Now for the audiences, this is where most people are going to be like, bro, like, what interest should I be picking? Listen, I don't even know any of these interests. I just put it as broad and that's it. I do not optimize for any audiences. The reason for that is because I try to take an ad that's actually very, very good. And the ad is going to do all the heavy lifting. This stuff, I don't touch it. I just make the ad do all the work and that's it. So when it says expand audience automatically, I just leave it checked. I don't care. I'll just leave it checked. Then you go down. I'll leave devices as all. And then I leave this as all. And then I go down. So here, this is where you're able to like pick your goal. So I already touched upon this. You want to pick pixel purchase. Now, if you're going to go on Snapchat ads right now and go on the dashboard and then try to do this, you'll see that the pixel purchase is going to be locked, just like how here it says pixel sign up is locked. Your pixel purchase is going to be locked. That's why I said, do the step in the beginning where you put your product price at 0 and then buy it 20 times, wait 24 hours, and then come and optimize for pixel purchase. Because like then it's going to be unlocked. But you don't want to do swipe up. I've done swipe up and it's so bad. Like you get some purchases, but it's not like you'll get so much traffic, but like probably one sale per like 1,000 views or 1,000 clicks. So just click pixel purchase and try to unlock it. Then we go down. So in the beginning for the bid, I usually put auto bid just because it's the beginning. But then once I see that I'm getting sales, the way I scale it is I would put max bid. And I'll show you how to do that too. But anyway, so I put it as auto bid and then I click next. So now we're in the ad details. You can see that there is a single image or video, story ad, collection ad, or the AR lens. The only thing I've used is the single video or image. So you just go down, name your ad. So I'm just going to name it test. And then for the public profile, you want to pick whichever public profile you have, but you want to first create it. So the way you create it is you go on like this button and just go on a new tab on the public profiles here and just basically create it. So the way you would do it is you'd have to like make a Snapchat account and then log into it from the computer, not from the phone, from the computer. And you'll just create it like very fast. It's pretty easy. Now for the brand name, you can actually change this if you want. If you want to like just change the brand name like right off the bat, you can do that. Now for the headline, usually I keep it all the same. And what I say is I just say, get yours now. Like, listen, I know I talk a lot about copywriting and stuff like that, But for this one, you don't need to overthink it. Just say, get yours now, that's it. Then here, this is where you actually put the ad. So I'm just going to put like a dummy ad, which is the the Teddy Rose beer. But by the way, I tried this product. It's not the best, so don't test it. Then for the call to action, just put shop now. And then for the website URL, you want to put like your product page, not the homepage, obviously, the product page. And then that's pretty much it. Like bro, that's literally it. You just click review and publish and that's it. Now, let me show you how I would scale this. So if you look here, like you can see, this is where I spent the $2,000 and I spent it on this campaign, right? So if I click on this campaign, you will see that it doesn't really have a lot of ad groups that are active. The only ones that are active is basically this one right here. So this one is the one that I made it as auto bid. Like this one's just auto. There's no like specific bid on it. It's just auto. And you can see I spent $1,000 on this. But then the one that actually got me like a very good ROAS is this one. And this was like the scaling ad group. And this is all within one campaign, by the way. Now the difference with this one is that it's on max bid. Now max bid, the way you do it is very easy. I already touched upon this a little bit. So instead of saying auto bid here, you would click max bid. Now the way I would do it, first of all, this is my strategy, right? I would put this bid at $2. Now $2 it's not going to spend. Like it's literally not going to spend a lot. But what's going to happen is that you'll see exactly, instead of going big first, you want to go small. And then once you start spending a little bit, you can start increasing the bid a little bit, like by $1 or so. So at first I did it at $2, right? And that way I just suffocated the ad group, so it didn't spend that much. Then once I saw that I was spending little by little, I was spending like $1 and I was getting 2 sales. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. Let me scale it more. So I'd put it at $3, and then at $3 it would spend more and I would get more sales. And then I would just do $4. And you just keep going and going until like you reach like a bid that you're comfortable with. For me, 5 is good just because like I would just put it as 5 and I wouldn't watch the ad the entire week. I would just put it as 5 and that's it. But now if I wanted to scale more, yeah, I would put it at like $8 or $9. But then when I do that, like I'd have to come and like watch the ad and all that stuff, which is good. But I just kept it at 5 for now and I'm comfortable with that. But that's how you scale. So like you can see, I've had a few ad sets here that weren't doing so good. Like for example, this one, I put this one targeting literally the same stuff, like just a different ad set or ad group, but it spent $93 and only got me like 3 purchases. So I'm like, yeah, it got me purchases, but like it's not that good. Then I made another ad group to test it. With this one, I spent like 13 with 0 purchases, or this one 24 with 0 purchases. But then I put this one I spent 400 on it and I got 19 purchases. So this one was good, so I kept it. But it's funny because this one is at a bid, which is $4 bid. And then just recently I put this new one, which is at $2,000. It's at $2 max bid. This is how you scale like even more aggressively. You put an ad set or an ad group at $2,000 with a max bid, and you start off with $2 at first. And then you slowly increase once you see that it's getting actually good sales. But yeah, with this strategy, like with the max bid strategy where you suffocate it, you'll notice that some days, like you spent like a few cents and you get sales, which is very nice. But this is exactly what I did for Snapchat, and yeah, that's Snapchat.
Listen, you gotta focus on this, okay? So one way I actually maximize my profits is by having a product like this. So this product is very cheap, but not only is it cheap, like look at this price. This is 0.26, but the shipping fee is this much. Why is that? Because I use CJ Dropshipping and I was able to actually ship to the UK as opposed to the US. So if I was shipping to the US, it'd be a lot more expensive, but I was only shipping to the UK. So this is the price that I got, which is beautiful. And then another way I maximize my profit is by using this new thing by CJ Payment Services, which is a payment processor, literally by CJ Dropshipping, that have rates as low as 1.2% and 49 cents. This thing is literally a payment processor made specifically for dropshippers. So all you have to do is click apply to CJ Pay and just fill out all this information and you should get approved. But if you want to get access to cheaper products on CJ Dropshipping, like there's a discount literally on the screen right now. So just add this code to CJ Dropshipping when you're about to buy and you should be able to get more discounts. So just imagine like 3.53 lower than that and the price is $18. Like that's insane.
Okay, so one little tip that no one mentions is you gotta be holding a pen to look smart, right? But other than that, so notice how I spent money on ads in Canadian dollars and then the revenue I got was in pounds. So that's actually done purposely, just so you know. And that's such a crazy hack because pound is stronger than USD and Canadian dollars, right? And Canadian dollars are weaker than USD and pounds. So you're spending a weaker currency on ads and you're getting back money in a stronger currency, which is pounds. So overall, you're gonna profit like a few extra dollars because to people, when they see like 20 pounds as opposed to $20, it looks the same, but it's not really the same. And that's a strategy I learned from Tate actually, because on his own website, he sells everything in pounds. Like he sells like a $1,000 pound or 1,000 pound course. And it's like, it looks cheap to some people, but it's not cheap. And this is funny because I had my product before priced at $19.98 1898 USD. But then when I changed it to 1898 pounds, I started getting more sales, even though technically 1898 pounds is more than 1998 USD. Do you get me? Because like 1898 pounds is $22, so it's more, but to people's minds it's like, oh, it's less. I don't know how they think that. So this is just an extra tip where you can have like an extra more money in your pocket, which is like, why not? Also, by the way, like everyone's talking about you like selling in the US and stuff, but did you know that the UK is just as good? Like you can actually test in the UK and it's just as good. But anyway, this is what I did to make $2,000 in literally the first month on Snapchat. Just to sum it up, I just took a product that was a winner for someone else on Pinterest and I took it to Snapchat, and that's it. That's literally it. So I hope this video was helpful. But if you want to see me like do this whole thing on actually Pinterest as opposed to Snapchat, then all you gotta do is just click right here, because I showed you exactly what I did to make money on Pinterest and not just Snapchat. So thank you for watching.